What's up, Grognard? Sam back here in the studio, and today we are talking Magic the Gathering, Secrets of Strixhaven. We are days away from pre-release. It is an incredibly exciting time if you are a fan of Magic the Gathering, or just TCGs in general, quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, because Secrets of Strixhaven, I think, is going to be an extremely popular set for Magic the Gathering. We are in a year, of course, where we're seeing more of the Universes Beyond, although they're not really even called that anymore, sets, than we are seeing sort of our core traditional Magic the Gathering planes. And some people aren't happy about that, and some people are fine with it, and some people are somewhere in between, which is where I tend to find myself right now. So Secrets of Strixhaven is something that I've been very, very much excited about. And as excited as I was over Lorwyn Eclipsed, I feel like Strixhaven is offering something that even Lorwyn didn't. And it might be the thing that really kind of pulls me personally back into Magic as more than just, a collector, which is really what I've been for the past couple of years, and haven't been playing quite as much. I won't be able to play in pre-release, unfortunately, which is good for me in some ways because I'm in a show right now. Folks may know I also work as an actor in addition to doing all the marketing stuff for Grognard, and I'm in a show at Oil Lamp Theater, which is a professional theater in the heart of downtown Glenview, Illinois. The show is called Poor Behavior right now. We run through May the 10th, which means that I am running shows all weekend long during pre-release, so I won't be able to attend. However, I get to share with you all, and for myself it's exciting, a pre-release kit from Secrets of Strixhaven, and this is Prismari. I figured Prismari was apropos considering, artists, acting, theater, etc., which is something, one of the hallmarks of the Prismari sector of Strixhaven, if you will. So we're just going to dive right in and see what we can find. Is there an Elder Dragon in there? Is there a vampiric tutor? Is there, what are we going to get out of this particular pre-release kit? What's going to be our big hit? What's going to be in our theme pack? It's always exciting when they do these different pre-release kits because, of course, you get, a themed card, theme set around the particular college in this case, or Strixhaven. They did it obviously for Avatar and many other sets as well, but that's the first one that just popped into my head. Anyway, let's pop into this Secrets of Strixhaven Prismari pre-release kit. Head on over to the Grognard Games play mat. Check that out. Looking good. We do have them in the store right now. I saw a couple of these in the wild recently, including on a Reddit post, which is super exciting. I can only assume it was somebody local having fun. Looked like they were playing in somebody's garage. So if you're watching this video and that was you, thanks for repping Grognard Games. We, of course, have these in the store. We're also looking at getting some new ones in very soon, so stay tuned for some new designs, potentially. But here we have our Secrets of Strixhaven Prismari pre-release kit. Of course, the pre-release kits are what you will get when you show up in order to play in your pre-release. It contains 5 play boosters, 1 Prismari booster, or whichever college you happen to pick, with 1 traditional foil rare / mythic, and a spin-down life counter. So yeah, let's just see what we might get in this pre-release, and then even maybe talk a little bit about what we're going to build our deck with if we were doing this pre-release. So as we fold this out, oh, look at that. Just gorgeous. Really, really, really lovely. We'll go ahead and pull out our box here. Of course, we got all of our tokens and counters and such. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and pull this. Ooh, I ripped it naturally, but look at that. Just some gorgeous art. Just some gorgeous art in there. Really like that design a lot. And then inside, of course, this beautiful box. Look at that. We got our spin down counter in the Prismari colors. Very, very cool. And then we have our packs. And a handy dandy little info sheet. Gives us an idea of our archetypes as well as tips on building a pre-release deck. So if you've never done a pre-release before, get you up to speed pretty quick. It looks like this is going to be our Prismari pack or our lands. And then there are our 5 play boosters. So let's go ahead and just start cracking our play boosters here and see what we might find. Now, of course, we also have these nice tokens here, which will show prepared, which is, of course, one of the mechanics in the set. We'll start off with some Unsettle Mockery, which, of course, plays right into being a red card into our deck. Glorious Decay, which is a green, which we might not really use. Sneering Shade Rider, Vampire Warlock. Eager Glyph Mage, Cat Cleric, very nice. Art is looking great. Run Behind, another instant which could help us there. Fractal Mascot, really like that. Scolding Administrator. Encouraging Aviator, very nice. Of course, we've got the the spell on here as well, which is super cool to be able to use that. And then we got the Thunderdrum Soloist, also very, very nice, and clearly being a Dwarf Bard in red, plays right into Prismari. Spirit Call Enthusiast, also some nice artwork there. Informed Inkwright. And then, ooh, nice! All right, so we did get a Mystical Archive card here, which is super cool. This is an uncommon instant Spell Pierce. It's for 1 blue, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. So very nice. And then, of course, we also get a rare foil Wisdom of Ages. Very, 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 very nice. Really liking that. And then we've got the Spectacle Summit. So this land obviously will help us a great deal if we decided to build straight out Prismari from our Prismari pre-release kit. Of course, you never know exactly what you're going to get, and your other packs may not contain enough cards to go straight with, your pre-release theme. More than likely, you're going to be in a decent shape if you want to do that, but of course, you might have to splash in another color or do something a little off theme, especially if you get, a bomb card that's not necessarily in those colors. Hungry Graphalon, Last Gasp, Interjection, Banishing Betrayal, Ancestral Anger, Magic Tower Referee, very nice artifact creature, Embrace the Paradox, Arcane Omens, Stress Dream, of course this would definitely fit in for us, Lumeret's Favor, really nice art there, Jadzi, Steward of Fate, very cool rare here. Really like that. Plays in with the prepared mechanic, obviously. And then we got another uncommon Mystical Archive, Giant Growth. Very cool. And then a common Noxious Newt foil, followed by our island for our basic land. And then we got an elemental token there, along with a treasure. So yeah, I mean, so far, actually, that island would of course, if we want to go theme here. Again, I just think Strixhaven is such a cool... I actually ended up picking up the novel that they released too. It's written by Shannon McGuire, which, if you're familiar with any of their books, just a spectacular author in their own right, and has written some really wonderful fantasy that I picked up. And I was surprised because honestly, the first book of theirs that I read was a novella, and I was expecting it to be a little bit more based off of some of what I'd read prior to that. But excellent author, and I think that they've written a really wonderful Magic the Gathering book, which includes a Command Tower promo card in there. So Essence Scatter, Bogwater Lumeret again, Spirit Mascot, Rabid Attack, Tam Observant Sequencer, very cool. And we got the Sundering Archaic, and we got our first mythic, which is the Emeritus of Conflict, which is, again, this is absolutely perfect if we were going to go on theme and do a Prismari deck. For 1 and a red, you've got a human wizard creature here with first strike. Whenever you cast your 3rd spell each turn, this creature becomes prepared. And of course, they can then cast Lightning Bolt for 1, which is Lightning Bolt deals 3 damage to any target. So pretty fantastic, frankly. And then we got Stock Up as our Mythic Archive card here. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. We got Muse's Encouragement for our common foil. And then we got Titan's Grave, nice land there. And then we got a copy and a spirit token. So really, at this point, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it would be very, very easy to go full Prismari on this deck for our pre-release, again, if that's what you wanted to do. And again, I'm just talking about building on theme. I'm not even talking about necessarily building the best deck out of the cards yet. I'm just seeing, what we're pulling and kind of like, oh, this would be perfect. So Goblin Glass Right, Glorious Decay, Adventurous Eater, Eager Glyph Mage, Biblioplex Tome Keeper, Wilt in the Heat, Quandrix Charm, Tablet of Discovery. This is a good card, very good card actually. Campus Composer, another perfectly on theme card. Stand Up for Yourself. And then we got the Aziza Mage Tower Captain, very nice rare here, a Djinn Sorcerer. And then we get the uncommon Shared Roots Mythic Archive, which is a gorgeous looking card right there. And then we got Render Speechless as our common foil. We get a basic Full Art Forest, which is also beautiful. And then we get the Fractal and Pest token card there. So last pack here, and then we'll get into the theme pack. Of course, don't worry about bringing lands to pre-release. We do have pre-release. We have land stations available, so you'll be able to get all your lands. Textbook Tabulator, Heated Argument on theme already. Studio's first year. Melancholic Poet, Rapier Wit, Biblioplex Tomekeeper again, Wilt in the Heat again, Quill Blade Laureate. I know a lot of folks are really hyped for Silver Quill. Abstract Paint Mage. Again, this is perfect for us if we wanted to stay on theme. Really nice Djinn Sorcerer uncommon. At the beginning of your first main phase, add a blue and a red. Spend this mana only to cast instant and sorcery spells. I mean, this is perfect, honestly, for this deck. Sundering Archaic. Slumbering Trudge, and then we have the uncommon Deduce, looking good there. And then we get the Campus Composer, another. Yeah, I mean, again, we're going to be able to stay on theme and have a decent deck here for sure if we wanted to. And then we got our token. Let's go ahead and take a look at our themed pack here and see what we might have. Now, of course, our foil here is nothing to scream home about, really. I mean, it's fine. Fix What's Broken is a good card, but it's not going to help us if we want to stay on theme. However, Splatter Technique certainly will, and that is kind of our rare there. And we got the Prismari Charm, which is a great card for us to have. Sanar Unfinished Genius, who, of course, is our kind of our mascot, if you will, our Goblin Sorcerer there, looking great. Really digging that art. Then we get Stress Dream, which we already got. The Thunderdrum Soloist, which we'd already pulled as well. Elemental Mascot, looking very cool. Visionaries Dance, also very cool. Goblin Glass Right. Procrastinate, Tackle Artist, Unsubtle Mockery, Deluge Virtuoso, Landscape Painter, very cool card. We got the Spectacle Summit, and then our token cards here, which give us some prepared tokens, stun tokens, counters, etc. So obviously, like, you know, we've got plenty to work with here if we wanted to go full on with our Prismari deck. And again, I think that we would have a good deck here, honestly, if we did go with that. You know, it's maybe not going to be as strong as some of the others. It's certainly not going to contain any of the big bombs in the set. Most of those you know, are going to be in different colors, quite frankly. You know, we got the Improvisation Capstone, which is a big card for us, which of course we did not pull. And then the Dawning Archaic is another big one. The Traumatic Critique would have been great for Prismari. And then Flow State, of course, I think is one of the best cards in this set, and potentially one of the, you know, one of the cards that would have definitely put us over the edge. We did get some really nice stuff though in other colors. Obviously, Fix What's Broken is a great card. You know, some of our other rare slots, for instance. You know, we had the Mage Tower Captain, and then let's see, did we get anything else that's really worth examining here? No, we did really well actually. You know, all things considered, to be themed towards Prismari. So, you know, again, personally, just wanting to stay on theme, wanting to have fun with this particular deck. I'd be very, very happy building out of what this pool of cards provided us. And again, I think that, you know, the fact that the mythic that we pulled was on theme was also very, very cool. So, you know, as we would separate everything out and kind of take a look at what we got here, we're sitting pretty nice. Especially when it comes to kind of the split of cards that we pulled. And then, yeah, Emeritus of Conflict. I mean, that would definitely be big for us and something worth kind of just building things around, wanting to get as many, you know, as much prepared as we possibly could, so that we could use that in order to fire off lightning bolts, you know, as best we can. And then, yeah, this Jadzi Steward of Fate, again, would have also been really, really great for us. So again, lots of really good stuff that we could have built a themed deck around very easily. Wisdom of the Ages is another really good card, or excuse me, Wisdom of Ages. So we did really well, all things considered. You know, you're not always going to have that luck. In some cases, you may end up just getting that theme pack, and you know, you get a rare or a mythic, and you're kind of like, great, and everything else doesn't work out. But in this case, I think things really would have worked out for us if we wanted to go with that. So there you have it. There is a Strixhaven Prismari pre-release kit. If you're going to be joining us for pre-release this weekend at Grognard Games, we'll be having it at all 3 locations. There will be multiple opportunities for you to do that pre-release. So 9 pre-releases total between 3 stores. Of course, Friday Night Magic will be the pre-release, and Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon at all 3 locations. Check grognardgames.com for all the specifics. You can purchase your ticket ahead of time if we're not already sold out. I know some of those are already pretty heavily sold. But you know what? That's not all I got for you guys. That's not all I got for you guys, because we're gonna dive in with something else, and I'm gonna split this video up a bit. But if you want to watch the full thing, stick around, because we are about ready to dive into something that I've never done before on video. So we'll see how this goes. But I figure, why not just do it all at once? Because you know what? I happen to have a case of collector boosters for Strixhaven right here. Unopened, full case, collector boosters. We're going to crack these open. We're going to open every single pack. We're going to see what we pull, because this could just be the day that I go crazy. No, I think that, you know, I have talked a lot recently on videos about the quality of some of the Japanese TCGs, Bandai's TCGs in particular, when it comes to their special foil treatments on their cards. And, you know, One Piece and Gundam in particular just have gorgeous, gorgeous special cards. But I don't want to leave our beloved Magic the Gathering in the dust because, you know, Magic is magic and Magic is the king in America for a reason. And not really because Pokemon outsells it, but that's besides the point. Anyway, the thing is that I think when it comes to the game that most people play, and when you go into a friendly local game store to play Magic, what you're looking for is Magic, and Magic does an incredible job with the treatments on their cards, and the fact that we get a serialized card or a chance at a serialized card in this set is of course huge. So we got 6 collector booster boxes that we're going to open. These are not mine. No, they're not. These belong to Grognard Games, and that means that every single card that you see me pull in here will be available at Grognard Games. Now, whether or not that's in person in our locations or on our TCG player, which of course you can access by going to grognardgames.com, click that TCG player link, and you can search all of the TCG player cards that we have available. You can also go to Grognard Games Algonquin and sit down at the kiosk and search there as well in person. And they'll get those cards for you and bring them right out to you as you're there. But you can always check grognardgames.com and search our inventory there. That will give you an idea of what we have in store at that time, whether you're in Roselle, Batavia, or Algonquin. And then, of course, the TCG player stuff is all in Algonquin. If you're not local to Grognard Games, then check it out anyway, because if you can't come and pick it up in the store, we will ship it to your door. But here we go. I just cracked my very first collector booster box of Secrets of Strixhaven. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see if there's any serialized cards that are awaiting us. Let's see what awesome cards there could be. Are there Elder Dragons in our future? Are there incredible foil treatments that we're going to look all agog at? Let's find out what kind of mythical archive cards are we going to get. I'm very much looking forward to this. It's been a while since I opened some collector boosters, and yeah, this should be a blast. So I did do some Ninja Turtles collector boosters. Obviously, I did some lore one as well. Yeah, it's always a good time. Always a good time, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can find. So we've got the Brog Barrage, Expressive Fire Dancer, speaking of Prismari, Hydro Channeler, Spectacle Summit. Again, I mean, I'm striking gold here with Prismari themed cards. Quillblade Laureate, Old Growth Educator, Arcane Omens, and we got a nice Mystical Archive Stargazer, uncommon there. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That is gorgeous. Wow. At that. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't even know what card that is. I don't know what card that is. I don't read Japanese. Once upon a time, I attempted to learn, but this is where we're at. So I'll do a little research here on the fly, see if I can't figure out what this card is for you real quick, because it is amazing. Just absolutely amazing. Wow, I don't know. That is pretty card. It's an uncommon, so it's not necessarily it's not necessarily going to be the biggest one of the bunch by any standards here, but I mean, come on, that is awesome. So yeah, we'll definitely have to sleeve that up. And then we got a mountain full art foil, and then we got the Traumatic Critique, which is very, very nice. Once again, look at that, staying on that Prismari theme. Turbulent Sprigs. And then we've got the Antiquities on the Loose rare, which is cool. Another one of the Japanese full arts, this one a rare, that is also just stunning. And then we got Joined Researchers there, another rare, which is very, very cool. And then we got our foil snake and zombie token. If anyone knows me, you know how much I hate snakes, so that was fun for me to pull. And yeah, wow. All right. So let's see if I can figure out what this card is before we move on, because again, it is just smashingly gorgeous. And I really, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. Let's see here. There we go. Maybe if I do that real quick. This is all the part that I'll cut out, so you don't have to listen to me as I try and figure out the name of a card, because I didn't necessarily know what it would be. This is really stumping me here. Well, I'm not finding it at all. So that's fun. That's fun. All right, so this is Sleight of Hand, and this is this is the Silver Scroll foil Japanese alternate art card. It is going into a sleeve, and that is that's quite the hit for us, so cannot complain at all. And then, of course, our other one is going to be over here. Shamanic Revelation. And I think, again, these Japanese alts are just gorgeous. I mean, really, just what a lovely looking card. And I think, yeah, the collector in me, would love to put together a full set of these, but yeah, probably not going to happen. But anyway, so there we have it. Let's keep going here and see what else this box of collector boosters holds for us, because we're off to the races already after pulling that scroll card. Essence Scatter, very nice. Pest Mascot. Visionaries Dance. Again, I'm feeling very much on theme if I wanted to keep going Prismari. Hydro Channeler. Flow State, there it is. I mean, easily one of the best cards in this set. It is, it's just an uncommon. This is obviously something you're going to pull. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. If there is an instant and a sorcery card in your graveyard, instead put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So again, for Prismari, again, that's going to be a great card. Blazing Fire Singer, another excellent card for Prismari decks. Root Manipulation. And then, ooh, very, very nice. This one, if I can get it here, is going to be, if you're screaming at the screen right now because you already know what it is, I do apologize. This one looks like this is going to be stock up. And it is a very, very pretty card, to say the least. Really, really digging that quite a bit. And also one worth sleeving up here. Return the Favor. Very good looking card. Then we got a Swamp. We got the Mathemagics. Very nice, which is going to be a mythic. And then we have the Brass Infiniscope. And then it's weird, upside down. Wow, all right. And we got another Japanese alt art here, Aziza Mage Tower Captain. And this one is going to be, let's see here. This one's going to be Living End. And yet again, another one. Wow, we got the Witherbloom Balancer Mythic full art. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Elder Dragon, affinity for creatures, flying, death touch, instant and sorcery spells you cast have affinity for creatures. Amazing. And then we get a lovely art card here, and yeah, that's gorgeous. And this is for the Moment of Reckoning. Looking very, very good over there. Wow, all right. These collector boosters, they came to play. I mean, holy mackerel. This is just feels like one hit after another. I'm not even trying to like sell these things. I'm just telling you, I mean, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible, these pulls that we're getting. So if you've got a collector booster box with your name on it, I look forward to hearing about what your journey's been like. So, leave a comment below after you've opened yours. Hit us up, let us know. And once we start buying singles, bring them in if you're looking to offload them. Otherwise, come and pick some of ours up so you can get what you need for your collection. Barog Banemaker, Shattered Acolyte, Run Behind, Pull from the Grave, Quandrix Charm, Emil, Vastlands Roamer, Kyrol, History Buff, Return the Favor, once again there, and then Repel Calamity, very nice foil there. We got a Plains, Shattered Sanctum, Defiling Demagoth, whoa, Ral Zarek, Guest Lecturer, full art, man, that is pretty. That is pretty. And then we have the Smallpox, just a gorgeous looking card as well. And then we'll get the Vastland Scavenger and a Fractal and Inkling token. Amazing. Amazing. I am, man, this is super cool. This is super, super cool. Strixhaven is just a wonderful place to return to, without a doubt. The Magic School vibe gives them the opportunity to do lots of really cool stuff, as always. I think I know, obviously the licensed sets, they're not going anywhere. We know that, right? But I think anytime we get the chance to return to what Magic, has kind of always been, it's pretty damn cool. And this set is no exception. We're seeing some really, really, really cool stuff already. Yeah. Again, I'm interested to know what your favorite card is. What are you looking for? Is there a commander you want to build around? Is there a card that you want to slot into your deck? Holy shit. That is sick. I mean that in the best way possible. Wow, that's disdainful stroke, and that That is just gorgeous. And then we got the knockout maneuver here. I got a forest full art foil, looks great. The petrified Hamlet is very cool. We got Simone, infinite analyst, super cool, badass. Wisdom of Ages, gorgeous full art there. And then we got the deflecting palm, which looks great. Fix What's Broken, full art, awesome. And then the elemental and Phyrexian mirror token. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this set, I mean, I I I was excited. Like I said, Lorwyn looked really cool to me. I don't think I knew just how much I was gonna love Strixhaven until I had it in hand. But this is easily, I think, going to be my favorite set of the year. I don't think there's any other set that's going to come close to what I'm seeing here, and how excited I am about, the cards that we're looking at right now. Inkling Mascot, Spellbook Seeker, Noxious Newt, Ancestral Anger. Do you agree or disagree? Is this a set that you're all in on? Is this, are you looking forward to something else? Was Lorwyn, the set of the year for you already? I'm very curious as to what everybody else kind of thinks about that. Holy mackerel. And these cards are just, I mean, the art on these is just ridiculous. This is the Pox Plague. We got some other really cool stuff back there. We got a basic land. We got the Cauldron of Essence. Super cool. We got the Leitmotif Composer. Again, perfect for doing Prismari theme. We got an upside down Bloom Trudge. Looking very cool. And then we got another, God, look at that art. I mean, I mean, these Japanese alt arts that they've done have always looked good. Don't get me wrong, but this just feels like on another level to me. This is Brain Freeze, and then we got the Wild Growth Archaic, which looks amazing, and then we have this gorgeous art card for Tragedy Feaster. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit blown away right now by how great that art looks, and how great that treatment looks on this card too. I mean, the Silver Scroll card just looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. But moving along, we got the page Loose Leaf. We got Eager Glyph Mage, Expressive Fire Dancer, Mindful Biomancer, Stirring Honormancer, Teacher's Pest, Forum Necroscribe. We got the Sleight of Hand. We got the Shared Roots. I got a foil full land. I got the Arc of Hunger. We got the Rib Truss Roaster. Very nice. Whoa, we got Prismari, the Inspiration, Elder Dragon, Flying Ward, pay 5 life, instant and sorcery spells you cast. Have Storm. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a card that I would want for sure. Pongify here. Ooh, holy wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that. Bring to Light. Just looks so good. The Silver Scroll foil. I mean, I think the sleight of hand is a little bit better, maybe, perhaps, but that's incredible. And then we got the Worm and Eldrazi Spawn over there. Wow, that's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And I am yeah, I'm just so impressed with what they've done here. And they just look so good. So good. All right. So out of what we've pulled so far, what do you wish you pulled? What card would have made you the happiest out of everything that we've gotten here so far? Is it a value pull? Is it something that you're like, that is a card that is worth a lot and I wish I pulled it? Is it a sentimental pull? Is it a pull that just has you going like, oh, that's gonna make a great addition to my deck? I'm curious. Efflorescence, Muse's Encouragement, Rapier Wit, Pigment Wrangler, Thornfist Striker, Sky Coach Waypoint. They just keep coming, and they just look so good every time. Every time. And this is Spell Pierce, which looks great. We got the Royal Treatment. And we got a Swamp Full Art Foil, Comforting Console, Defacing Dusk Mage, Steal the Show, very nice. Glimpse of Nature, Dina's Guidance, and then we got this Spirit and Rogue token. That Spell Pierce is looking good though, very good. I know that some of these, Japanese spellbook alt arts are already, kind of a most wanted proposition for a lot of folks. So it'll be really interesting to kind of see, where they land and which ones kind of rise to the top. Obviously, those silver scrolls foils are going to be, I think, highly sought after. But again, always interested to know what it is that you are excited about, which ones you might be looking for. Emeritus of Woe art card here. Nice. And then we'll just go ahead and... All right. Deluge Virtuoso, Imperious Ink Mage, Quick Study, Fields of Strife, Prismari Charm, Silver Quill Charm, Orisa Tide Choreographer. Have I mentioned how much I like Prismari? Another really, really nice looking card here. Get that translation for you here. This one is going to be Spree. No, Requisition Raid. Excuse me. It has Spree. But yeah, super cool looking card to say the least. Disdainful Stroke. Very nice. Full Art Island. Emeritus of Woe. There it is. We had that art card for it too. Vampire Warlock. Demonic Tutor for its prepared state, which is super cool. And we got the Herald of Amity. Upside down again. We got the, we got the Great Hall of Biblioplex there. And then over here, look at that. We have another Japanese alt art. And this one is going to be Reprieve. And it is gorgeous, to say the very least. And then we got the Cauldron of Essence to round things out, which has got some nice spot foiling on there too, which looks really cool. It's something that I always dig. It's one of the things that I often rave about when it comes to the Japanese TCGs, when they do the spot foiling, the Gundam cards in particular. Just obviously the panel line in effect is super cool, but the spot foiling like on the eyes and, the swords and everything is always awesome too. Last Gasp, Visionary's Dance, Pest Mascot, Heated Argument, Daydream, Campus Composer, A Snarl Song, Shared Roots, Feed the Swarm, looking good, looking good. We got our full art forest there. Together as One, Coastal Peak, Color Storm Stallion. I'm telling you, like Prismari all day, man. Give me those Prismari. And then we got Bring to Light. And then we got Comforting Console, and we'll wrap things up with an Elemental and a Treasure Token. So that brought us some cards we hadn't seen yet. Nothing necessarily as amazing as some of the other stuff that we pulled, but still. Looks like we're going to get a Repel Calamity art card right there with the signature stamp on it. Super cool. Card is gorgeous. Art cards are fun. I know that they just end up in bins all the time, but I enjoy them. I know some people collect them. We got Last Gasp, we got Ascendant Dust Speaker, Shopkeeper's Bane, Heated Argument, Transcendent Archaic Molten Note, Charging Strife Knight, excuse me. And then look at that. Another beautiful Japanese alt art. This one is going to be, let's see what we got. Pick Your Poison. Yeah, that tracks. Gorgeous card, gorgeous card. Oops. And then we got Repel Calamity, which was, of course, our art card. We got a Full Art Mountain. We got Berta, Eyes Extrapolator. Very cool. Frog Druid. We have the Prismari Pianist. Nice. And then we got a Mythic Withering Curse. Very, very cool. And then we have another Mythic Force of Will. Wow. Wow. Very, very, very nice. And then we'll round it out here with a Shattered Sanctum land card. I don't know why I flipped it over. So not bad. Just some more really, really gorgeous cards here. That Force of Will is fantastic. Certainly, I know a card that some folks are very much looking forward to, and it looks great in the with the frame there. Definitely digging it. And this one, of course, is already quite up there. Will definitely be a highly sought after card, I believe, from this set. Let's see here. Elemental Mascot, Rearing Embermare, Procrastinate, Forum of Amity, Vibrant Outburst, Tester of the Tangential, Group Project. Ooh, another really, really nice art here. This one is going to be Royal Treatment. Very nice. Very nice. And then we got Zombify. Full art foil planes looking good. Informed Inkwright. Got the Stinchian Sanguinius. Stinchian. Dina's Guidance. Prismatic Ending. Exhibition Tide Caller. Very, very cool. And then we'll wrap it up with a Fractal and a Pest token. We got one more pack left for this collector booster box. I think that it has treated us very, very nicely. And I am just agog at the prospect of what we might find in the rest of these boxes that we have in this case that we're opening. All of these cards, of course, will be available at Grognar Games. You can find us at grognargames.com. Click on the TCG Player link. That's where you're going to find probably the rarest of the rare cards. You can also search our in-store inventory as well and order them to pick them up in the store. We'll ship them to your door. An Owlin Historian, Pursue the Past, Mage Tower Referee, Tome Blast, Arnon Deathbloom Botanist, Harsh Annotation, Additive Evolution, Zombify, the foil of that one last time, and then we got Bitter Triumph when we have a full art Swampland foil, Zephi and the Tempests. Very cool. Human Bard, Sorcerer. Got a rock band kind of going on there behind him. Very nice. Dig that. We got a Mythic. We'll see that in a second. Kinetic Ooze for all you Ooze fans out there. And then an upside down card again. This is the Sky Coach Sky Coach Conductor, which is a bird pilot card. I dig that one. That's very nice. And then we have this gorgeous card here, which is going to be the Preordain. And it is just looking fabulous. And then we have the Germination Practicum, also looking incredible there. And then we wrap things up with this beautiful art card for Eternal Student. So there you have it. That has been our first collector booster box from Secrets of Strixhaven. Couldn't be happier. I mean, we got two silver scroll Japanese alt arts, and they just look absolutely incredible. I mean, unreal. The sleight of hand, so good. And then the Step into the Light, I mean, on another level. And all of them, honestly, I mean, even, the non-foil ones, I mean, there's just some gorgeous artwork here. And come on. So yeah, these obviously going to be highly sought after. Wouldn't it be grand to get a full set of those? So there we have it. And I'm going to take a quick pause and come right back, and we are going to open the rest of these collector booster boxes. Don't go away. All right, so we are back, and we are opening our collector booster boxes of Secrets of Strixhaven. We are one box in. We already opened a couple of really cool silver scroll cards, the Japanese alt arts, which look amazing, and super excited to dive into the rest of these booster boxes from this case that we are opening. Again, these cards will be available at Grognar Games locations. You can check grognargames.com for the cards that we will have in store. For some of the bigger hits, you will be checking our TCG player, which you can find at grognargames.com. Click on the TCG player link, and that'll take you to that. You can pick up those cards in store. We'll ship them to your door. There are also kiosks available, which you can access at Grognar Games Algonquin, and you can check the cards there, and they'll have them in stock right there, so you can pick them up. Just another way to access some of these cards. So anything you see here will be available in store. And try and get all of this in as soon as possible so you can pick them up right away. We're going to go through this a little bit quicker, get through these boxes, but we got the Cost of Brilliance, Noxious Newt, Ancestral Anger, Spectacle Summit, Quadrix Charm, Emil Vastlands Roamer, Hero History Buff. Great cards here. Ooh, look at that. That is gorgeous. And I should check this out so we can figure out which one it is, because I don't read Japanese. But that is okay, because this one, we pulled this one before, I think, actually, didn't we? Yeah, this is Spell Pierce. Looking very cool. We got Repel Calamity. Very nice with that treatment. We got a Swamp full art foil there. We got Erode. Nexus Mentality, very cool. Ambitious Augmenter, and Bring to Light, and then holy mackerel, that is going to be a big hit, to say the least. Unbelievable. Subterranean Trimmers. What a gorgeous card that is. I mean, my gosh. First pack magic once again. I mean, we are just seeing some really gorgeous cards here from this set and from these collector boosters with that silver scroll foiling. And I have a feeling that this is going to end up being, yeah, a big one. So there you go. And then we have the Barrage Barrage art card as well. Wow. I mean, how was that for some first pack magic? But moving right along, moving right along. Let's see what else we can find in these Secret of Strixhaven collector boosters. We got Noxious Newt, Hydro Channeler, Ancestral Anger, Grapple with Death, Micah, Reader of Ruins, Encouraging Aviator, Essence Knit Scholar. We got the Knockout Maneuver. Beautiful abrade there, looking very nice. We got the Plains. Molten Core Maestro, right? Yeah. We got the Feral Appetite. We got Applied Geometry. We got Crackle with Power, gorgeous there. And then Meritus of Woe, full art, very nice. And then we got the Spirit and Illusion token. Great stuff, great stuff. What cards are you most looking forward to? Are you going to pre-release? Will you be looking to Friday Night Magic for this as well? Drafting this set should be a lot of fun. F.O. Florence, Strike Scholar, Pull from the Grave, Muse's Encouragement, Stirring Honormancer, Teacher's Pest, Forum Necroscribe, Shared Roots, Royal Treatment, The Mountain for our land, Dream Root Cascade, Fateful Tempest, Magma Blood Archaic, very cool looking there. Days, very nice. And then Joined Researchers with a Fractal and a Pest token. Commander decks and bundles, of course, have been delayed. If you've not already heard that news, courtesy of Wizards of the Coast, I will go ahead and let you know. We will not have those available this weekend. It is going to be a couple of weeks at least until those are out. Codex bundles also don't come out for a couple of weeks. So right now it's just play boosters, collector boosters, pre-release kits, and draft night boxes, which should be a lot of fun too. So we've got the Command Tower here, which is looking cool. Of course, the Command Tower card, not this one, but there's an exclusive Command Tower card that you can get via the novel, which came out just recently in a beautiful hardcover written by Shauna Maguire, who's an incredible author, and certainly worth taking a look at if you're interested in the lore. Terrafractal, Forum of Amity, Soaring Stone Glider, Living History, Pest Brood Sloth, very cool looking card there. Ooh, very, very nice. Man, that is just, they just look so good. Deduce. We got a Swamp. We got Silver Quill, the Disputant, another Elder Dragon. Always fun to pull an Elder Dragon. We pulled almost all of them, I think, at this point. Is that right? No, that's not right. Turbulent Step, Arc of Hunger, cool card. Oh, very, very nice here. Look at this one. We've not had this one before. The other one we had, let's see. This is Big Score. And it looks great. And then we have a Hardened Academic as well. Yeah, drafting this set should be a lot of fun. Draft night, speaking of, those boxes are cool. So I'm curious who's going to be picking one of those up, running some drafts maybe at home, which could be a lot of fun. I'll take a look at our token. We got a Fractal and a Spirit token. Yeah, the Commander decks are looking cool as well. Grapple with Death, Goblin Glassrite, Barrage Barrage, Essence Scatter, Borrowed Knowledge, Stand Up for Yourself, Aberrant Manowar. Oh, we got two in a row. Check that out. Gorgeous. And then amazing. Yet another Silver Scroll. That is just awesome. Slumbering Trudge, Ominous Harvest, Pox Plague. Oh, we got 3 scroll cards in one pack, and one of them is a mythic. How about that? Very nice. And then the Wild Growth Archaic, looking amazing as well. Man, Strixhaven is just bringing the fire. These cards are flipping phenomenal. Just, yeah, I'm to myself, but I'm just glad Magic is doing this set. Eager Glyph Mage, Shopkeeper's Bane, Heated Argument, Essence Scatter, Matter Bending Mage, Scolding Administrator, Lecturing Scorn Mage. Got the Zombify and Sleight of Hand, very nice. And then a Foil Forest, Choreographed Sparks, Durger Focus Mage, very, very nice. Got the Mythic. There's another Elder Dragon, Lorehold the Historian. Cool. And then we got this gorgeous Reprieve. I mean, just gorgeous. And then, ooh, look at that Improvisation Capstone. Man, this is the box, I'm telling you. This is the box. Spirit and an Inkling token there. We got the Imperious Ink Mage, Elemental Mascot, Procrastinate, Owlin Historian, Daydream, Campus Composer, Snarl Song. Ooh, very nice. We already pulled this bad boy earlier. Monstrous Rage, cool. Got the Mountain, Maelstrom Artisan, Ceaseless Conflict, Stirring Hope Singer, very cool. Glimpse of Nature, and a Grave Researcher. Very, very nice. It's like the, I mean, that pack was great, and it was the weakest pack we've opened so far from this box. So, this is, yeah, this is a great box. It's a great box. This is the Sylvan Library art card. Very pretty. Let's see. We got the Imperious Ink Mage again. Strife Scholar. Wander Off. Paradox Gardens. Fractal Tender. Thunderdrum Soloist. Diary of Dreams. Yet another Japanese alt art looking so good. This one is one we've not pulled, so let's take a quick look at the translation here. This is Locust Spray, and it is some gorgeous art. Gorgeous art. We got Stock Up. We got an island. We got Aziza Tower, Mage Tower Captain. Ooh, Quintorius History Chaser. Check it out. Planeswalker. This is, I think, our second Planeswalker that we've pulled. So pretty cool, pretty cool. The Dawning Archaic, another mythic. And, oh, we got another mythic back here. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. All right, it's a special guest too. We'll see what this is. Grim Harspecs, very, very cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Always fun to pull a special guest card. And this one, of course, is no exception. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging that a great deal. And let's just move right along. He's just getting so many cool alt arts. We got an elemental and a treasure token. We got a pest mascot, Visionary's Dance, Hydro Channeler, Page Loose Leaf. We got Stress Dream. We got Archaic's Agony, Summoned Dromedary, Monstrous Rage, the non-foil version. Repel Calamity, very cool. We got a Plains. We got a Conciliator's Duelist. That's some cool looking art right there. Core Warlock. We got the Spirit of Resilience. Also some really nice art. We got Mind into Matter. And we got Culling the Weak. Gorgeous. And we're going to wrap it all up with a Comforting Console. So that was probably the weakest pack that we've opened. I say that with love. I say that with love. We got an Inkling here. Fractal token in the back. And then Bogwater Lumerette. Page Loose Leaf. Visionary's Dance. Wild Hypothesis. Witherbloom Charm. Divergent Equation. Rapturous Moment. And another gorgeous looking alt art. This is one that we pulled before. Helping Hand. Swamp. We got the Great Hall of Biblioplex. We got the Umbral Expanse, Maelstrom Artisan, and Deflecting Palm. Very cool. And then the Sundown Pass. Very nice land there. Full art. All right, we got two more packs here in this collector booster. I think we've gotten our Silver Scrolls, so we can be happy with those that we pulled, because I don't think we're going to find anything else in here. We'll get a couple more alt arts, I'm sure. Maybe we got that special guest card, which is always nice, always fun. We got the Pursue the Past. And let's take a look. We got the Burog Banemaker, Tome Blast, Follow the Lumerette, Spectacle Summit, Artistic Process, Cuboid Colony, Sinar Unfinished Genius. Cool. And we got another one of these Japanese alt arts. Man, that is flipping gorgeous. Look at that art. I love that. And this one is going to be Bulk Up, Requisition Raid, Forest, Vicious Rivalry. We got Pest Rescuer, Shattered Sanctum, Brain Freeze, and oh, well, color me wrong. Look at that. We got another Silver Scroll out of this box. It is gorgeous. It is fantastic. Which one is this? Don't scream at me too loudly at your screen if you already know, because this one is Deflecting Palm, and it is gorgeous. Yeah. that is right now. I mean, all of these cards obviously right now in the pre-release window are going to be rather inflated. It'll take a little time to figure out exactly what some of these are going to be worth, but treasure and an elemental token. But regardless, they're gorgeous cards, and obviously you pull one of those out of your deck, and it's, yeah. Owlin Historian, Mage Tower Referee, Barag Banemaker, Shattered Acolyte, Homesickness, Abigail, Poet Laureate, very cool. Mind Roots, Bitter Triumph, Pick Your Poison. Got the Island Land, A Moment of Reckoning, very cool looking card. We got that art card for that in the last box we opened. Immoral Bargain, Together as One. And then a Mythic, Winds of Abandon, very, very cool archive there. And then Exhibition Tide Caller, very nice. All right, well, you know what? Waste not, want not. Let's just get right into this, right? Let's go with our next box. We'll be halfway through our case with this box. We'll probably take a quick pause there and then come back and finish up. This is gonna be a long video, obviously, so if you're watching this fully on the YouTube, thank you for doing that. If you're just catching bits and pieces of it on our Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, then welcome, and come join us over on the YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of stuff. Also visit grognardgames.com, where you can find our full inventory online, as well as a link to our TCG player, and you can access that, and we will ship these cards to your door. You can pick them up in the store if you are local to the Chicagoland area. So just to review real quick, actually, let's do this. I'm going to take this and this and this, which are hits from that last box. Put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there. And now we're ready to go with our third box of this case. Have a little organization. We got a Spellbook Seeker, a Terramorphic Expanse, very nice, Glorious Decay. We got Elite Interceptor, Borrowed Knowledge, Stand Up for Yourself, Aberrant Mana Worm. We got a Spell Pierce and a Bitter Triumph foil, very nice. We got a Mountain, and then we got the Exhibition Tide Caller, very, very cool. We got the Durgar Focus Mage, also looking very cool. The Hardened Academic. We got a big score, and we got a special guest. What is it going to be? The Murmuring Mystic, very, very nice. Special guest slot is super cool, and I mean, where we are right now in the pre-release window, you know, finding these cards, getting any idea of what we're looking for as far as you know, any kind of pricing or anything like that, who knows, but it looks pretty great, and I do dig it. Oh, we got a nice little cat and inkling token there. Mage Tower Referee, Tome Blast, Sneering Shade Rider, F. Florence, geez Louise, Sam. We got the Growth Curve, we got the Chelonian Tackle, Dual Tactics, we got a Zombify and a Royal Treatment, and then we got the Mountain, gorgeous Mountain. We got Flashback, very nice, Lorehold Archivist. We got Jadzi, Steward of Fate. Very cool. Crop Rotation, and we'll end things up with a Petrified Hamlet. All right, so far this box has not given us the same fire that the other boxes have. Let's just be honest here. We don't have any Japanese alt arts yet. We have a special guest card that's cool, but man, those first two boxes that we opened from this case, I mean, we just got straight fire. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. We got the, let's pull it back here. We got that Inkling token and Fractal. We got the Mage Tower Referee again. We got the Pursue the Past, Shattered Acolyte, Sneering Shade Rider, Poisoner's Apprentice, Molten Note, Orisa Tide Choreographer, very cool card, like that card a lot. And there's our first Japanese alt art. And then we get the Shared Roots and a Swamp, Hardened Academic, very nice. Nev, the Practical Dean. And we got a Flashback, and then we got a Mythic Japanese alt, and that card looks phenomenal. Look at that art. Let's figure out what this is, since I don't speak Japanese and the art is not telling me right off the bat what it might be. This card is Triumph of the Hordes, and it is looking pretty sick, so I dig that. And then we got the Molten Core Maestro, which has some really amazing foiling on it, if you can catch that from the video. So, of course, I say we're not getting any Japanese alt arts, and then bam, we pull two, including one Mythic, which is pretty sweet. So we'll just keep motoring along, see what our Silver Scroll is going to be, because I know we're going to get one. I know we're going to get one, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. We're going to love it. We got a Spirit token along with a Fractal token. And we got Quick Study, Owlin Historian, Pursue the Past, Forum of Amity, Ink Shape Demonstrator, Killian's Confidence, Rabid Attack. We got the Knockout Maneuver and the Disdainful Stroke in foil. Love that. Looks gorgeous. We got Island. We got Suspend Aggression, Abstract Performance. Looking great. We got a Mythic Improvisation Capstone. Gorgeous, gorgeous art. Look at that. We got the Deflecting Palm. Also very cool. And then we'll round it out with Together as One. Very nice. Yeah, this is kind of strange, actually. I mean, in the past, like our first box, we got a ton of Japanese alt arts. Our second box, we didn't get as many, but we got 3 Silver Scroll foils in that, including a Mythic, which was pretty cool. Nice art card there. So kind of, yeah, interesting that we're not pulling this, you know, as many maybe as we had been. Although that's the name of the game, right? Elite Interceptor, Barog Barrage, Expressive Fire Dancer, Hydro Channeler, Living History, Pest Brood Sloth, Matter Bending Mage. What do we got? Oh, nice! And that's what we pulled before. And then we got Duty Beyond Death with that great Mystical Archive frame. We got Plains. We got Vicious Rivalry, which is a cool looking card. Pest Rescuer. Resonating Loot, very nice. Angel's Grace, gorgeous looking card. Gorgeous looking card. And then we'll round it off with the Dawning Archaic foil, looking sweet. Obviously, if you're coming to Grognard Games for pre-release, this pre-release weekend, let us know in the comments below. We can't wait to see you there. Should be a great time. Themed pre-release packs. Always a lot of fun when they do that. We got the Dragon Illusion and an Elemental token there. Which theme are you going to be picking up? Prismari is what I want, just because I like the theme. You know, I'm not worried about leaning into any meta. Deluge Virtuoso, Imperious Ink Mage, Paradox Gardens, Tam, Observant Sequencer, Practice Scrollsmith, Muse Seeker. We got a Helping Hand and Giant Growth. Very nice. We got a Forest to go with our Giant Growth. Practiced Offense, Immoral Bargain, Deathcap Glade, very cool. And then we got a Crop Rotation. We'll round it out with Berta, Wise Extrapolator, Frog, Druid, Foil, Full. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Moving right along. We got about halfway through this box so far. And again, we are not getting the alt arts that we got from the last couple boxes. So that tells you anything about the pull rates here. You know, some packs have them, some packs don't. Some boxes have them, some boxes don't, basically. Wander Off, Quick Study, Spirit Call Enthusiast, Silver Quill Charm, very nice. Root Manipulation. We got Return the Favor, very nice. Feed the Swarm. I got a Forest. Color Storm Stallion, love that card. Really nice art. So we got Forum Filibuster. We got Zephi and the Tempests, the rock band. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. That's pretty sweet looking. That is really, really nice, actually. I like that art a lot. Yeah. Feels a little, I don't know. Brotherhood's End is this card, which is the gorgeousness that we're seeing. And a foil full art Color Storm Stallion, which looks amazing. So there you have that. Yeah, something about that Brotherhood's End, it reminds me a bit of like a, you know, Brandon Sanderson Stormlight Archive or something. I don't know. I dig it. I dig it. Mastering the Moment. Signed art card. Very cool. Very, very cool. And we got the textbook tabulator. Rehearsed Debater. Unsubtle Mockery. Adventurous Eater. Colossus of the Blood Age. Infirmary Healer. Lumeret's Favor. Ooh, and there's another Japanese alt art. Very, very nice. Is this one we've seen before? I think it might be. You know, we've been lucky. We pulled quite a few. Stock Up. Yeah, we've seen that one before. Return the Favor foil. Very nice. We got that Island. Resonating Loot. Gorgeous. Gorgeous spot foil in there. Ooh, Primo the Unbounded Fractal Wolf. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's a great mythic. We got the Grave Researcher. We got Fracture. Another gorgeous card. Great foiling. Incredible art. Really like that. And then we'll round things off with the Ambitious Augmenter. All right. Down to our last 4. Let's see what we've got. We've gotten no Silver Scroll foil yet, which is interesting considering that we've gotten 2 from the first box and 3 from the second box. So we got Interjection art card here. We'll see what that holds for us. Pest Mascot, Noxious Newt, Hydro Channeler, Ancestral Anger. Homesickness. Oh, when you're at school, sometimes you get homesick. Abigail, Poet Laureate. Mind Roots. Nice. Nice alt here. We've gotten this one before, I believe. Oh, 2 in a row. I will take it. That one is badass. Some sick looking art right there. And let's see where we're at. Repel Calamity. We got a Swamp. Fix What's Broken. Good card, good card. Scorched Geyser. Applied Geometry. And there's another one. Beautiful. So we got 3 in 1 pack. That's going to definitely give us what we're looking for. Post-mortem Professor. And this one, with that beautiful art, is going to be... let's see where we're at here. Return to Ranks. All right, so now we're getting back up there. We still have not gotten a Silver Scroll, though, which is interesting. But we're back on track, I think, for about the number of alts that we've gotten. But it's crazy to find 3 in 1 pack. I mean, yeah, Treasure Elemental Token. That is a pack that you want to grab if you're just grabbing a single pack. Seize the Spoils. Inkling Mascot. Burog Barrage. Goblin Glasswright, Stress Dream, Archaic's Agony, Summoned Dromedary, and there's another one. Oh man, I'm telling you, these Japanese alt art's just so damn cool. I don't care what anybody says. I love it. That's a braid, and it looks sick. Duty Beyond Death. We got a mountain foil. Restoration Seminar Mythic. Very cool. Very, very cool. And we got Umbral Expanse, Comforting Console, and oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. All right. We'll get there in a second. But first, let's end this with a Crackle with Power Mythic. And here is our... Whoa. That is sick looking. Holy mackerel. I love the look on this. That is amazing foil. And this is Dismember. It looks ridiculously good. I am bowled over by this one, to say the least. Wow. Wow. All right. Yeah, well, there we go. We did it. We did it, Joe. And now let's keep going here. And see what else we can find. See if there's maybe another Silver Scroll waiting for us somewhere in here. It is possible. Anything is possible if we believe hard enough, right? We got a Spirit and an Inkling token here. And then we got the last gasp. We got the Visionaries Dance, Pest Mascot, Paradox Gardens, Topiary Lecturer, Spectacular Sky Whale, Primary Oh, we did it, folks. Oh, we did it. Stargaze. Oh, that is so badass looking. Look at that art, man. That is just too cool. Too cool for school. I will take it. Bitter triumph. Bitter triumph. I mean, just awesome. Damn. All right, we got a Plains. We got a Mythic Emeritus of Abundance. We've pulled, I think, almost all the Emeritus now between the pre-released pack that I opened on the video and yeah, I think so. Very, very nice. Take that. Coercive Impetus. Tragedy Feaster. Empty the Warrens and a Storm-Carved Coast. Very, very nice. All right, let's get this into a sleeve. Man, absolutely gorgeous looking. All right, last pack. Let's see if we can, it looks like, again, so polls, I mean, again, it leveled off a little bit. We did end up getting 2, which is where we've been at. I think we ended up getting, pretty much everything alt art that we normally would get. So it did level off. If you're getting a box, you're probably going to get at least what we've seen here. Culling the Weak. Very nice art card there. Hilarious. But, your mileage may vary. Inkling Mascot, Spellbook Seeker, Noxious Newt, Ancestral Anger. Let's see if we get anything big in this one, though. Proctor's Gaze, Last Pack Magic, we'll see. Blazing Fire Singer, Flow State, great card. Just a great card. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I mean, I know it's just an uncommon, but come on with that art. Giant Growth, hell yes. Spell Pierce. We got a Swamp. We got the Death Cap Glade. We got Spirit of Resilience with some nice art there. We got Informed Inkwright, looking very cool. We're going to end things up with a Mythic, it looks like. Veil of Summer, and the Mythic is Emeritus of Conflict. Look at that. Full art. Borderless, rather. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Well, there you have it. There is our third box, and now it's time for me to take another little break. I'll be back because we're going to open the rest of these on this gargantuan video for Grognard Games and Hobbies in the Chicagoland area. Your number one source for all things gaming if you're in the Chicagoland area. Roselle, Batavia, Algonquin. Head up grognardgames.com. You can check out our full inventory there. Order things, we'll ship them to your door. You can come pick them up in the store, including our TCG player, which you click that link, you'll see what we have on TCG player, which does differ from what we carry. So you'll find a lot of really great stuff on there that you might not find in the stores otherwise. I'm going to get out of here for a moment, but I'll be back. We're going to open 3 more collector booster boxes. Hold the phone. What? That's right. Case of collector booster boxes. This is the biggest opening that we have ever done on the channel before. We hope you're enjoying it. This is Secrets of Strixhaven, Magic the Gathering's latest set. Pre-release begins this weekend, and you can attend at all 3 of our locations as well. I'll be right back with more, though, and we're going to get into the rest of these collector booster boxes, and I think we're in for a treat. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. There's a serialized card out there. I'm just saying, there's a serialized card. We'll see what happens. I have no idea, but I'll be back shortly, and we'll get to the rest of this. And we're back, and it is time to continue our case of collector booster boxes for Magic the Gathering Secrets of Strixhaven. Turning into box number 4 of 6 right now. Let's see what awaits us. Our silver scroll foil Japanese alt art cards, which are gorgeous. Of course, there's the serialized card too. So much goodness in this set, and I have just been bowled over, really honestly, by the cards and what we're seeing opening these collector boosters. It is going to be very difficult to resist temptation. We got a food token here and an elemental. Now let's see here. We got the Biblioplex Tomekeeper, Procrastinate, Rearing Embermare, Burog Banemaker, Scathing Shadelock, Strixhaven Sky Coach, very cool. Killian's Confidence. Oh, and there is our first Japanese alt art. We got our first Japanese alt art here, and we are looking at Locust Spray. We've gotten this one before. Then we got the Royal Treatment. Got a nice full art swamp there. We got the Pox Plague. Yeah, this is a Ganjo Dinosaurian. Fox Advisor. Very cool looking card there. We got the Sundown Past Land. Culling the Weak. And Slumbering Trudge to finish things off. Again, I think it's obvious I'm a huge fan of these alt arts. I think they look fantastic. Just incredible artwork on them. And of course that silver scroll stuff is gorgeous as well. So now we got the joined researchers here for our art card. We got Imperious Ink Mage, Elemental Mascot, Procrastinate, Owlin Historian, Startled Relic Sloth, Brush Off, Snooping Page. We have another Japanese alt art. We've seen this one before. We got Zombify, nice mountain full art. We got the Geometer's Arthropod, very cool. Oh, we got Muddle, the ever-changing, very, very cool. Elemental Otter Shapeshifter. Of course, this is one of the commanders, actually, from the Prismari Commander deck, I believe. Vicious Rivalry. We got Smallpox, and we're finishing off with Aziza, Mage Tower Captain. Very nice. You know, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through all this. And we're going to have some amazing cards for you all at Grognard Games and Hobbies. Of course, you can pick these up via our TCG player, which you can find at grognardgames.com. Click on the TCG player link. You can search the store there. You can also search the in-store kiosks at Grognard Games Algonquin. And you can search our full inventory that we have in-store at just grognardgames.com. You don't have to use the TCG player for that. However, the TCG player is probably going to have the biggest and best hits from this, and you can have those shipped direct to your door, or you can pick them up in store. Monstrous Rage, stock up. We got a nice little island. And now we're looking at Anita Forum Conciliator. We got Rib Truss Roaster, Pensive Professor, Brotherhood's End. Very nice, very nice. And the Death Cap Glade, gorgeous card. Gorgeous card. Brotherhood's End, I'll tell you what, the Japanese alt art for that. That's probably one of my favorites that was pulled. Just really, really cool. What If you could have any card that we have pulled so far, what would it be? What would the one card be? We got the Sapperling and the Pest token there. Melancholic Poet, Ascendant Dust Speaker, Shopkeeper's Bane, Stadium Title Mage, Fractalize, Impractical Joke, Abstract Paint Mage, very cool. Ooh, that's one that I don't think we've had yet. Very, very cool looking card. This is going to be Deduce. Oh, maybe we did pull that actually. We got Bitter Triumph here. We got Plains, Ambitious Augmenter, very cool looking card. Defacing Dusk Mage, Comforting Console, and ooh, nice, we got a rare one. We got this one before, but it looks, whoa, speaking of Brotherhoods, and holy mackerel, that's gorgeous. I mean, come on, folks. That is spectacular. Spectacular. Who doesn't want that? I do. I know I do. But these aren't for me. These are not for me. These are for you. So pick them up at grognardgames.com. Click on that TCG player link. Head into the Grognar Games Algonquin location. You can search on the kiosks there. They have them in the store. Be able to pick them up that day. Of course, if you are not in the Chicagoland area, you're shopping online, then you can also get them delivered. And we will be happy to make sure they get to you nice, safe, and sound. Interjection. Follow the Lumerettes. Run behind. Send in the Pest, Pigment Wrangler, Thornfist Striker, Sky Coach Waypoint, Bulk Up, Stargaze, very pretty card. We got a Swamp, Post-Mortem Professor, Leitmotif Composer, very cool. Oh, we got another Witherbloom. We got the foil one earlier, and now we're getting the regular full art here, which is pretty damn sweet. We got the Pyretic Ritual, and then the Stirring Hope Singer to close things off. That Witherbloom card is pretty great. Pretty great. Golgari decks rejoice. But let's see here. We got the Empty the Warrens art card. And then we're looking at the Varog Banemaker, Tome Blast, Follow the Lumerettes, Titan's Grave, End of the Hunt, Scolding Administrator, Lorehold Charm. Look at that. Gorgeous. Just amazing. Really, I mean, the art, the Burst Lightning, looking great. We got Deduce. We got a Forest, Tragedy Feaster. Let's see here, Defiling Demagoth. We got Vastlands Scavenger, and oh, nice. Very, very nice looking card there. This one is going to be Crop Rotation, and then Planar Engineering. Very cool. Carry on, going down the right side now of our fourth of 6 collector booster boxes as we crack open a case of collector boosters here on the Grognar Games YouTube channel. And we have a Professor Delian Fay there. Very nice. Great looking full art. We got Grapple with Death, Eager Glyph Mage, Shopkeeper's Bane, Heated Argument, Tablet of Discovery, Fractal Anomaly, Paradox Surveyor. Oh, look at that one. There we go. Very, very nice. This is going to be Spell Pierce. We got Repel Calamity again. Very nice card. Plains, Sundown Pass. We got a Turbulent Fen. We got Planar Engineering and Ad Nauseam. Very nice mythic there. And then we have the Pensive Professor. Moving right along. Hope everyone is having a wonderful time out there as we lead up to pre-release weekend for Magic the Gathering Secrets of Strixhaven. You can get your pre-release tickets at all 3 Grognar Games locations. We are having multiple pre-releases, 3 per store. So that's 9 pre-release events in total. There is unfortunately no way to actually do all 9 because they do take place at the same time, but you can do 3. You could do 3 very easily. Forum of Amity, Prismari Charm. How many are you planning on attending? Even if you're not in the Chicagoland area, are you attending more than one? You just doing one? Just doing the Friday Night Magic? Yeah, I'd love to hear. Shared Roots. We got the Repel Calamity regular. We got the Forest here. Got a Harmonized Trio. Very nice. Merfolk. Ooh, very cool. Killian Decisive Mentor full art. Very nice. Another mythic too. Emeritus of Abundance. Wow, what a pack this was. Ooh, very, very nice alt there. And then Scheming Silver Tongue. That was a pack, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pack. Myself, I will not be able to attend a pre-release. As some of you may know, I also work as an actor in the Chicagoland area, and I'm currently in a show at Oil Lamp Theater in Glenview, downtown Glenview's professional theater. And it's been a blast. I'm really enjoying it. So, Render, Speechless, Strife, Scholar, Rapier Wit, Elemental Mascot, Leech Collector, Tam, Observant Sequencer, Practice Scrollsmith. Oh, very. I think that card looks so cool. I mean, come on. Come on. Just so cool looking. We got Bulk Up. We got an Island. We got a Mythic right off the bat here. A Germination Practicum. Very cool. We got, let's see, Fury Gale Flocking. Very nice. Exhibition Tidecaller. We got Preordain. And we're... Holy. All right. We done good, folks. We done good. That is definitely a big hit. Crackle with Power. Silver Scroll that is going into a sleeve right away. I mean, wow. Just wow. All right. Well, there's that box. And I think, yeah, box 3 has definitely been quite the box for us, undoubtedly. Box 1 and 2 were great. Box 3 and box 4, though, has definitely come alive. We got, let's see here, Germination Practicum. Very cool. Full art there. We got Florence, Strife Scholar. That's just one, right? Yeah, okay. Pull from the Grave, Muse's Encouragement, Charging Strife Knight, Transcendent Archaic, Graduation Day. Beautiful, gorgeous card. Requisition Raid and a Mountain. Now we got Mana Sculpt. I'm going to be moving a little faster here, folks. It's getting late. Turbulent Springs, Conciliator's Duelist, Sheoldred's Edict. Whew. And wrapping it off with an Arc of Hunger. Beautiful, beautiful foiling there. All right, we got 2 more packs left in box 4, and then we'll be moving right on to box 5. We are going heavy into this. Let's just do this. We got a goat token, ladies and gentlemen. A goat token with a fungus beast on the other side. Now we have the Essence Scatter, Bogwater Lumerette, Page Loose Leaf. We got Ajani's Response, Quillblade Laureate, Old Growth Educator, Arcane Omens, and Disdainful Stroke. Sleight of Hand, Planes, Applied Geometry. We got the Brass Infiniscope, very cool piece of artifact there. Choreograph Sparks, that's a gorgeous looking card. We got, ooh, nice, very, very nice. And then we have a Steal the Show to round it out. And this box has been nice to us. We did open one box, I think it was box 2, that had 3 scroll foils, silver scroll foils, which is pretty awesome. I don't necessarily think we're going to do that again, but who knows? Dina Essence Brewer. We shall see what happens. We got a Page Loose Leaf, Studious First Year, Eager Glyph Mage, Mindful Biomancer, Additive Evolution, Eternal Student, Uwin Exchange Student. Oh, we did it, guys. We did it. All right, here we go. We got this gorgeous card, and look at that. It is a Deduce, I believe. Wow. Oh, man, just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Get that in the sleeve in a minute. We got a Forest. We got Dina's Guidance. We got a Noctiman Lore Spinner. Very cool. Moment of Reckoning. We got the Mythic Flutterstorm with the Mythical Archive frame. Gorgeous card there. And then rounding things off with the Geometers Arthropod. Gorgeous looking card. I mean, look at that. So we did it again. We got 3 Silver Scroll foils in 1 collector booster box. Check that out. And these are nothing to sneer at for sure. What a box. What a box. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's move on. Let's get into box number 5 of 6. We're opening a case. That's right, a full case of collector boosters for Strixhaven, Magic the Gathering's latest set, which of course hits pre-release this coming weekend. That is the 17th, 18th, and 19th, right? That's right. And no, wait, the 16th, 17th, and 18th. All right, so here we go with box number 5, Secrets of Strixhaven. Magic the Gathering. We are opening a full case of collector boosters. And this is, of course, going to be all for you, because if you are shopping grognardgames.com, or of course one of our 3 Chicagoland locations, these cards could be yours. Head over to grognardgames.com, click on the TCG player link. That's where most of the big bombs are going to be, and you can pick those up in store, or we'll ship them to your door. Let's go. Let's see. Are we going to have some first pack Magic? We have done it in the past. Will we do it again? I do love doing the pack openings. I get to open a lot of stuff, whether it's Gundam, One Piece, Pokemon, Magic, myriad of card games that we sell. Spirit Token with an Inkling. And this has been a lot of fun. Hungry Graphalon, Adventurous Eater, Deluge Virtuoso, Potioner's Trove, Leech Collector, Dual Tactics, Mind Roots. Oh, look at that. That's just sick. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, Duty Beyond Death. Pick your poison. We got a Swamp. We got a Tragedy Feaster here. We got Scriv the Obligator, Inkling Bird, looking awesome. Informed Inkwright, that's a mythic, by the way. Fracture and a Storm Carved Coast, which is also very, very pretty. Perfect for that Prismari deck that I want to build. What can I say? I'm an artist. It speaks to me. All right, so what are we doing here now? I have Expansion Algorithm as our art card, and we got a Potioner's Trove, Dig Site Inventory, Send in the Pest, Fields of Strife, Primary Research, Spectacular Sky Whale, that's a nice looking card, Quillblade Laureate, and we got a Spell Pierce. We got a Hop to it. Very, very nice. And then we have a Mountain. I got Suspend Aggression, which is a rare. We got Coastal Peak rare. Very, very nice. I got Traumatic Critique. This is a great card. Oh, look at that. We got another rare Japanese alt art. And then the Geometer's Arthropod. We've pulled a couple of those, actually. In fact, there's one sitting right there. So Japanese alt arts, gorgeous, loving them. Elder Dragons, super cool. We got some really cool mythics in this set as well. Some really neat reprints here in the Mystical Archive. We got the Spirit Token and the Inkling Token, kick things off. And then we're going to do a Tenured Concoctor, a Rancorous Archaic, Cheerful Osteomancer, Seize the Spoils, Chelonian Tackle, Strixhaven Sky Coach, Scathing Shadelock. And then oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just gorgeous art. Just gorgeous. Requisition Raid. We got an island. We got a Pox Plague. Very cool. We got the Prismari Pianist. We got a Black Loafing Pest. Very nice. And then we have the Prismatic Ending followed up with Knock Me Over. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. These Silver Scroll foils are fantastic. Just fantastic. You've heard me rave and rave about how much I enjoy, Bandai's foiling, and I do. And I think, bang for your buck, you're just getting some gorgeous, gorgeous cards out of a regular pack, right? But there's no denying that these silver scroll foils are just absolutely knockout looking cards, and just some of the best. Magic is magic, and that is some magic right there. So that was a hard pack to open. We got an Eldrazi Spawn and a Worm Token. Now let's see here. We got Elite Interceptor, Cheerful Osteomancer, Seize the Spoils, Inkling Mascot. We got Prismari Charm, Zimone's Experiment, Harsh Annotation. And we got a Helping Hand and a Bitter Triumph foil, looking awesome. A Plains foil in there. Flashback. We got the Stensian Sanguinist, very cool. We got the Planar Engineering and a Dismember and a Traumatic Critique foil. Very, very nice. Yeah, these, again, the Silver Scroll foils are just, I mean, everybody deserves one of these. All right, pick your poison, but everyone deserves at least one. Eager Glyph Mage art card there. And then we have Quick Study, Masterful Flourish, Pursue the Past, Textbook Tabulator, Old Growth Educator, Paradox Surveyor, Snooping Page. We have a nice Japanese alt art there. Return the Favor. We got a Swamp and Hardened Academic. We've got the Kinetic Ooze, for all you Ooze fans out there. Suspend Aggression. Oh, very, very nice. Look at that. Have we had that one before? I don't know if we have. Let's see here. This is Expressive Iteration and then Practice Offense rather, for our final card of that pack. All right, so we're halfway through box number 5. We're getting through this. We're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it. It's going to be amazing. Very, very, very excited about this. We got the Phyrexian Mirror and Elemental Token. It's not every day you get to open a case of collector boosters. A case of collector boosters. We got the Textbook Tabulator, the Tackle Artist, Rehearsed Debater, Ajani's Response, Charging Strife Knight, Transcendent Archaic, Graduation Day, another Japanese alt art. God, that's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Royal Treatment, Forest. We got Nita Forum Conciliator, very cool card. Expansion Algorithm. We got a Mythic. It's the Silver Quill, the Disputant, very cool. Very, very cool. We got another Mythic behind it, and it's Jessica's Will. Very, very cool. And then a Resonating Lute, which has some gorgeous, gorgeous foiling on it. I mean, you can pick that out. That's awesome. Well, that was a pack. Very, very cool. Man, getting that Silver Quill was very awesome. We're getting all of our Elder Dragons, which is super cool. Seeing them here in Strixhaven, Secrets of Strixhaven. We got a Transcendent Archaic as our art card. Let's see here. We got a Stadium Title Mage, Wild Hypothesis, Olna Alley Shopkeep, Forum of Amity. We got a Muse Seeker, Rabid Attack, and Ink Shape Demonstrator. Very cool. And then we have the Locust Spray and a Sleight of Hand. Very cool foil in there. Planes. We got the Exhibition Tide Caller, which is a really good card, actually. The Brass Infiniscope. We got the Sky Coach Conductor, Smallpox, and we're going to wrap it up with a Vicious Rivalry. So, not the greatest pack we've ever opened, but still a very nice pack. Some good stuff in there, some gorgeous foils, to be sure. All right. And then we got a Treasure Token and an Elemental Token here at the back of this one. And we're going to start off with a Stone Docent, Tenured Concoctor, Stadium Title Mage, Rancorous Archaic, Harsh Annotation, Charging Strife Knight, Transcendent Archaic. Come on now. We got another Japanese alt art. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And another Japanese alt art right behind that. 2 in 1. Will we get 3? Will we have a foil in here as well? Happened once before, I believe. Stirring Hope Singer, excuse me. Defiling Demagoth, very cool. Tragedy Feaster, and we got a Mythic, Achroma's Will, very nice. Another mythic behind it, the Emeritus of Abundance foil. Great pack, loving that. So many good cards in this set. I mean, so many just useful cards. Like, this is going to be a fun set to draft. This is going to be a great set for limited. This is like, yeah, this is Magic at its finest, in my humble opinion. This is, I think the Magic that so many people want. So Spirit and Fractal, and, considering that we're getting a limited number of like kind of traditional Magic sets, if you will, you want to have a home run like this. And so far as I'm seeing it, this is definitely a home run. So will it be everybody's favorite? I don't know, but it's shaping up to be my favorite Magic set of the year for sure. Embrace the Paradox. And I say that as a Stone Cold Star Trek fan. Send in the Pest and Lord of the Rings fanatic. So, I mean, we're getting that, but I just think as a Magic set goes, I mean, come on, this is awesome. This is awesome. We got Homesickness, Abigail, Poet Laureate. We got Growth Curve. We got a Giant Growth. Love that art. We got a Monstrous Rage, an Island, Practiced Offense. We got the Leitmotif Composer. We got the Hardened Academic. I got a... come on! Let's go. That is just gorgeous. I mean, man, Angel's Grace, Maelstrom Artisan, and there you have it. Yeah, I'm just such a fan of the Japanese alt art cards in here. Just such a fan. I mean, obviously they've done them before, multiple times. This is nothing new, but I don't know. There's just the art on these just feels like a cut above even some of what we've seen before. So. Decorum Dissertation is our art card here. And then we got a Biblioplex Tomekeeper, saying that 3 times fast. Hungry Graphalon, Masterful Flourish. I'm sure a bunch of you just did it just to prove that you could do it. And you're like, God, Sam, come on, not that hard. Banishing Betrayal, Graduation Day, Additive Evolution, Arnon, Deathbloom Botanist, Vampire Druid. We have a Braid and a Giant Growth Foil. Very cool. Mountain, the Dawning Archaic. Look at that mythic avatar right there. Rib Truss Roaster, and we got a Mossio Veins New Dean. We got a Japanese alt art mythic. Super, super, super cool. I believe we might have. Did we already pull this? I think we did actually. Ad nauseum. Very, very nice. Unbelievably cool. And a Wisdom of Ages, which is a great card. Great card. All right, and we got 2 more packs left, and then we are down to our last box. Our last box, guys. I'm a little excited here. This is kind of like, this is my clock out box. You know, once we get that box open, I just have to edit a ton of video, get some shorts out for social media and such. But other than that, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And you guys will be seeing these videos hopefully as soon as humanly possible. Definitely want to get some stuff up, if not Monday night as I'm opening this. Get it up by Tuesday morning. Zombie and a snake token. I hate snakes. I got a fractal mascot. I got Chase Inspiration, Zealous Lorecaster, Titan's Grave, Tablet of Discovery, Topiary Lecturer, Fractal Anomaly. All right. Wow. Wow. So, okay. So I spoiled it, obviously. But come on. That is sick. Stargaze. And then behind that, oh, I mean, this is just, yeah. Helping Hand, Silver Scroll, Foil. Gotta have it in hand. See it to believe it. Looks amazing. We got a Plains. We got Fix What's Broken. I got Defacing Dusk Mage. We got a Mythic, a Germination Practicum. We got Angel's Grace, looking amazing. And then we're going to wrap it all up with Together as One. Oh, man. I mean, if this doesn't make you want to run out and buy a case of collector boosters, I'm not suggesting anyone do that. They're expensive, like stupid expensive right now. So anyway, I say that as somebody who works in a store. Buy one by all means. Buy some packs if you can, but like food and a elemental token. We got Chase Inspiration, Honor-Bound Page, Terramorphic Expanse, Oracle's Restoration, Fractalize, Molten Note, Orisatide Choreographer. And we got another Japanese alt art, and this one is gorgeous. We do not have this one. This is pretty. This one is Zombify. And then behind that, we got to Feed the Swarm. We got a Forest, a Deathcap Glade. We've actually pulled a few of these in all sorts of different stylings. Herald of Amity, very cool. And we got Zephi and Tempest. We got a Mythic Flusterstorm, which is cool. And then we got another Mythic behind that. It is Cody, Vociferous Codex. Very, very cool. Very nice card. Digging that big time. So there you have it. There is our 5th collector booster box out of 6. We're opening a full case. That's right, folks. We're doing a full case here. Grognard Games and Hobbies. Head over to grognardgames.com. You can click on the TCG player link, and you will find most of these big bombs there waiting for you if they haven't already been scooped up. And that is the name of the game. We're putting these up for sale, pre-order rather, as soon as possible. Can't sell them, of course, until the official date. But that's all right, because in the meantime, you can order them and know that they will be yours. I do have one last collector booster box here as we open a case of collector booster boxes. Magic the Gathering, Secrets of Strixhaven. This is the final box. Will it blow us out of the water? Is there a serialized card in here? Are there 3 Silver Scroll cards in here? What are we going to find? What's the big bomb that we're looking for that we haven't gotten? I can't think of one, honestly. I mean, when it comes to it, I think we've gotten, most of the big bombs that we could want. We've not gotten the Emeritus of Ideation extended art, or the Emeritus of Truth. But most of the other big cards that we could get from this, we have absolutely pulled, which is pretty awesome. So let's see here. As far as obviously the demonic tutor. Well, no, hang on. That's not right. I just realized I was looking at the wrong thing. The wrong thing, folks. There we go. Let's see. The Ad Nauseam, Foil Force of Will, Vampiric Tutor, obviously. That's going to be a big one. But I think honestly, we pulled Yeah, we've pulled most of the big hits from this, which is exciting. It's very exciting to say the least. Now, obviously, there's not a lot of information out there, on sales for some of these cards. So I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. We got a fractal and elemental token. But we'll see what we get here. Rancorous, Archaic, Chase Inspiration, Honor-bound Page, Terramorphic Expanse, Emil Vasland's Roamer, Kirill History Buff, Campus Composer. Spell Pierce, Acquisition Raid, very nice. We got the Mountain. We got the Pensive Professor. And let's see here, Inspired Sky Painter. It's a gorgeous looking card. Look at that little lizard wizard. Wisdom of Ages. Oh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And a Mythic Quandrix the Proof. That's pretty badass. That is a sick looking card, and that I believe. That gives us all of the Elder Dragons, I do believe now. I could be wrong about that, but I don't believe I am. I think we do indeed have them all now. And this one, of course, is one of the more in-demand ones. Lorehold and Witherbloom being up there as well. I mean, they all are, right? I mean, it's Lorehold, Witherbloom, Quandrix, Silverquill, Prismari. They're all up there. It's not like there's any one that's just, We got a Zealous Lorecaster art card to kick us off. Then we're going to go with a Spellbook Seeker, Terramorphic Expanse, Glorious Decay, Titan's Grave, Molten Note, Orisa, Tide, Choreographer, Transcendent, Archaic, Rainbowing on. That's very cool. Oh, the Stargaze, man. I mean, it's just so cool. Shared Roots, Plains, Zephi, and the Tempest. Come on, rock and roll. Owlin Spiralmancer. We got the Antiquities on the Loose. We got Sheoldred's Edict, and then we're wrapping it up with Flashback. So a nice selection of rares there. Not the most stellar pack in the world, but hey, we got one of our Japanese alt arts out of it, so I'll take it because, I don't know if you've been able to tell from this video or not, but I really, really like them. We got a treasure and an elemental token to kick the pack off. Now I got a textbook tabulator, rehearsed debater, unsubtle mockery. We got adventurous eater, thorn fist striker, sky coach waypoint, pigment wrangler, a braid, sleight of hand. I do like that card. Forest, traumatic critique. Great card here, especially if you're going Prismari. Changing loyalty. Very nice looking card there. Moment of reckoning. Another really nice looking card. We got something nice at the back here. Look at that. That's awesome. And then, oh yeah, there it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I do so love them. And this one is no exception. That silver scroll effect looking so nice. The hardened academic. This is the expressive iteration. Yeah. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And then over here, I should remember this because we just pulled it in the foiling last out. Crackle with Power. That card, that card is probably not going to be. People are going to want that one. Let's see here. None sold yet, but yeah, we got hefty hits. What can I say? All right, let's take a look at what we got here at the back. We got a Beast and a Primo the Indivisible token. Very cool. We're getting down to almost halfway through our final collector booster box of the case that we are opening here as we go through these commons and uncommons. Again, head over to grognardgames.com, click on the TCG player link, and that will show you what we've got in stock. We can ship it to your door. You can pick it up in the store. We got a Mythic Prismari, the Inspiration. Very, very nice. We got a Yavimaya Bloom Sage. Very cool. We got the Geometra's Arthropod. Seen that a few times. Preordain, and rounding out is Harmonized Trio. Music lovers unite. We are getting through this final box, and we will see. This is probably going to be like a 2-hour video. So if you stayed through to the very end, congratulations. If you really wanted to see me open a case, hardened academic. Otherwise, if you're catching bits and pieces of this on Instagram, Facebook or TikTok, thank you for joining us as we open an entire case of collector boosters, Grognard Games. Head over to grognardgames.com and see what we still have in stock, because these are going to go fast, I am sure. And we got one of those gorgeous Japanese alt arts. We got Bitter Triumph, an island over there, Together as One. Augusta Order returned. We got Storm Carved Coast. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. That is very pretty. And I should find out what card this is, because I don't know. I don't know, because I don't read Japanese and I didn't study all these cards before we did this. So this is going to be Smallpox, and it is awesome. And then there is Zephi and the Tempests. Again, music lovers, let's go. I mean, yeah, I love this set. I absolutely do love this set. I think Secrets of Strixhaven might be one of my favorite Magic sets in quite a while. You know, I loved Final Fantasy. I really did. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, but my gosh, this is, yeah. We got the Frog Lizard and the Boar. This just, it feels like Magic. It feels right. We got the Elite Interceptor, Cost of Brilliance, Seize the Spoils. Oh, no. And I am not a Universes Beyond hater by any means. Harsh Annotation, Charging Strife Knight, Arnon Deathbloom Botanist. I have quite liked a lot of, oh, gorgeous. Quite liked a lot. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Forest. Are we going to get another foil on this one? Comforting Council, the Silver Scroll foil. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Lattice Library. I don't think so. Dina's Guidance, Berserk, and a Shattered Sanctum. Not a hater on Universes Beyond. I'm really not. You know, I mean, there have been some that I've loved, that I've collected a lot of. Doctor Who is one of them. A huge Doctor Who fan. You know, I do like my Magic. I like my Magic when it's Magic, and this is definitely Magic, and it is climbing the charts to one of my favorite sets. Deluge Virtuoso, Terrafractal, Wander Off, Quick Study, Sanar Unfinished Genius. Do love that. Snarl Song, Cuboid Colony. And we got Return the Favor, Hop to It, a Mountain, Petrified Hamlet, Turbulent Moor, Comforting Console, Shamanic Revelation, and a Tragedy Feaster. Pretty, really dig that. That background that they have. There's a name for it, and I could tell you what it is. Maybe. No, I can't tell you what it is. I haven't seen a special guest in a while. We pulled 2 special guests, but yeah, I haven't seen one in a minute here, so I'm wondering if we'll get another one or not. Because I think we pulled two special guests out of a case of collector boosters. If that's all we get, that's going to be surprising. And also going to tell you what those special guest cards are going to do. Graphalon, Adventurous Eater, Deluge Virtuoso, some of them anyway. Potioner's Trove, Graduation Day, Additive Evolution, Eternal Student. Oh, we did it. We did it, folks. We did it. It's an uncommon, but who cares? God, that's gorgeous. Look at that. I would spend so much money on this. Not that card specifically, but just collecting a full set of those. Vastland Scavenger, Dina Essence Brewer, Steal the Show. Ooh, look at that. Another one that I don't think we've had yet, and that is just so pretty. That is going to be Days. And then we got the choreographed Sparks as well. So nice pack there. Certainly bringing it. And that is, I mean, that's a gorgeous card. We've pulled it before, but it escapes me. So this is, what is that? Bulk Up. Yeah, Bulk Up. Very nice. Digging it. All right. We got like 4 more packs left. We're going to do this. We're going to get through this case of collector boosters. We're going to get these cards listed in our system, hopefully by Tuesday the 14th, if not Wednesday the 15th. It's going to be great. Oracle's Restoration. And pre-release, of course, is coming this weekend. The 17th, 18th, and 19th. Spellbook Seeker, Glorious Decay at all 3 Grognard Games locations. Hit us up. Get your tickets now. They will sell out. We started this video by opening a pre-release kit. The themed pre-release kits are awesome. I love it when they do that. Garrison Excavator. Foolish Fate. Really kind of... Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, 2 in 1 pack. Check it out. Loving it. Swamp. Arc of Hunger. We got the Renegade Bowl. Scheming Silver Tongue. Vampire Warlock. Look at that. Love it. Veil of Summer. And then we'll get the Sky Coach Conductor to round out that pack. Definitely interested in knowing what school of magic are you going with, huh? What school of magic are you going with for your Strixhaven pre-release journey? Let me know. Are you picking up any collector boosters? You gonna get a box? You gonna pack? A couple packs? What is it? Let me know what cards you're looking for the most out of everything that we've pulled. What's the one card you wish that you would pull? You hope that you will pull. Let me know. Love seeing what everybody's on. What they're looking for. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got a Stargaze, very nice. We got Bulk Up, very cool. We got Planes. That Bulk Up art is fire. I mean, the Japanese one is better, but you know that's still pretty awesome. Scheming Silver Tongue, Merchant of Venom, Cat Warlock. We got the Flashback. Oh, Living End and Raul Zarek guest lecturer mythics to round us out. That was a bomb pack. Love that. Really nice stuff in there. All right, we're down to our last couple packs. Will we get another Silver Scroll, Phyrexian Germ, and a Thopter token? Will we get another one? I think I saw something. Mage Tower, Referee, Pursue the Past, Shattered Acolyte, Sneering Shade Rider, Dissection Practice, Sundering Archaic, Social Snub, beautiful, another one of the Japanese alt arts, Zombify, we got an island, we got another Raul Zarek mythic, very cool, very cool, check that out. We got the Striding Shot Caller, we got the Splatter Technique, and Reprieve, and rounding out is the Cauldron of Essence. All right, gang, here we go, last pack magic. What could it be? We're going to get a serialized card? Are we going to get another silver scroll? Are we going to get another big hit? What could it possibly be in here? We got the interjection. A signed art card. Look at that. That's our biggest hit for this pack. I'm predicting it now. There's nothing else in here. We got a quick study. We got a masterful flourish. Pursue the past. Textbook tabulator, abstract paint mage, do love that card. End of the hunt, lorehold charm, helping hand, feed the swarm. I think I was right. Forest. We got an informed ink right. We got the eclipse step. I was right. Oh, we got a Mathemagics. Not bad, not bad. And then we've got one more Japanese alt art and Dina's guidance to finish us off. There you have it. The Mathemagics is actually a great card. So there you have it. That is a case, folks, of collector boosters. Let's get all of our Silver Scroll foils out here for a second, just to take a look at how incredibly gorgeous they all are. And just kind of celebrate the fact that we were able to pull as many as we did. I mean, granted, we opened a case of collector boosters, so you would certainly hope that we did. Let's take a look at what we got here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We opened 14 Silver Scroll foils from a case of collector boosters, and not one repeat. Check that out. That is pretty incredible when you think about it. Not one repeat. So there you have it. Very cool. Super excited about these cards. Super excited about some of the other big hits that we got too, including, of course, this Quandrix the Proof, which is definitely a nice hit. And then in addition to that, some of the other big ones that we pulled, of course, are going to include, let's see, well, the Emeritus of Abundance is very nice. That Chroma's Will, the Jessica's Will, got the Silver Quill. Some really gorgeous cards to boot. Another Emeritus of Abundance base there. The Ad Nauseam is very nice. We got a Witherbloom. There's just some really gorgeous stuff. Obviously, not just the Japanese alt arts, as much as I am a fan of them. Obviously, there's some other really great stuff. We got another Witherbloom, so we got three Witherblooms in all, I believe. Prismari the Inspiration, Lorehold, Silver Quill. We got our 2 special guest cards, Murmuring Mystic and Grim Haruspex. Another Emeritus of Abundance, Emeritus of Conflict, Emeritus of Woe. We did not get an Emeritus of Ideation, actually. Quintorius, Raul Zarek, Moan, Force of Will, which is a big one. So some really cool stuff here. And I think that this is, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be happy with what they can pick up over at grognardgames.com, or of course, just head on over to one of our 3 Chicagoland locations, and we'll do our best to hook you up with these cards via pre-order, because we cannot actually sell them until release, but we will definitely get them into your hands as soon as we can. But you can pre-order it to guarantee your copy. Same thing, of course, if you shop our TCG player, just go to grognardgames.com, click that TCG player link, and you will be able to get your hands on some of these amazing pulls that we had from a case of collector boosters. I don't know about you, but I am tired. It has been a long day. I got video to edit. I got stuff to get out there for you. I'm going to get some of these shorts out there right away so you can see some of the amazing cards that we pulled. I mean, again, just looking at our Silver Scroll cards, I mean, I love that. That is easily one of my favorites of the bunch. How can you not love? I mean, yeah, those 3, I think. Oh no, yeah, you got the bulk up as well. But yeah, just amazing stuff. I feel very lucky to be the one that got to open all of these cards, and we've got some great stuff coming your way very soon. Again, head on over to grognardgames.com. Make sure you book your pre-release so you can do pre-release with us for Secrets of Strixhaven, the latest Magic the Gathering set. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I know I have. My voice is probably a little weak right now, but that's all right because we had a good time. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, stay safe out there, and always roll responsibly.